at what point are your, let me censure it, but, you're trying to figure out, at what point is the vendor relationships are difficult. They're both difficult on construction projects too, because everybody's like, this is a change order, this is not a change order. All of that goes on. So at some point, every relationship always has a degree of tension in it. That's almost certainly, I came aboard when it started, Vicki before me. I'm obviously the non-technical person on the executive committee, because the other two used to both be, one is and one was the CIO of the state. But you notice that, and there are vendors who are difficult. And the thing you have to decide for yourself, and the thing everybody evaluates at every moment is this normal difficult, or is this difficult? And if you said, was the relationship, sunshine and lollipops at any point? Probably not, but none of them ever are. At what point do things start to look difficult? Probably, so, I've been in my role for a little over 2 years. And so I think one of my first meetings was on this. And at that point, you looked at it and went, this is going okay, not great. And then at what point does okay, not great become lousy? And you watch that going on. And is there tension with the vendor? Yeah, there's tension with the vendor. And some of that is because they want more money for everything they do, and say, well, that's outside the scope of the contract. You also have to look at the contract and say, does the contract have, I think we did not have a terminate for convenience clause in this contract, which in most contracts have that, and this one did not. Was that difficult? Yes, that was probably difficult. It changes the relationship. But at some point, there's this balance between when you stop throwing good money after bad, and when you soldier on and just manage a difficult relationship. And I think that probably, almost everybody on the project, certainly the people on the what are we, the executive committee, the steering committee, executive committee, not good with names, thought sometime in the earlier part of this year, this is going badly, and we have to at least consider termination as an option. If we terminate, how do we terminate without losing anything? How do we not give up anything? And you go through that process. And I think that, from my perspective, I thought it went okay.
So, but